Greek and Latin prefixes. We're studying mono, which means one, uni, which means one, bi, which means two, and tri, which means three. We're going to look at synonyms and antonyms of some words that start with these prefixes. One thing you need to consider is this is a tough job to do. What's the synonym for one? Okay, single, only, I can see some more there. What about two and three? And then what's the antonym? So it's a little bit tricky. So some of these are a little bit stretched with synonyms and antonyms, and I'll explain the thinking behind it as I go along. So you have monolingual, that's an adjective. The synonym is monoglot, and I actually found this one on Spelling City. So I know that monolingual means you speak one language, so I guess monoglot means the same thing. Antonym would be multilingual. That makes sense. Multi means more than one, and the same lingual root word. Monorail is a noun. It's a one-rail, kind of a one-rail system. So I was thinking a train would be a synonym, and then something that doesn't use a rail at all would be like a bus. So that would be the antonym. Unify is a verb. The synonym would be unite, and the antonym would be divide. I thought these were just pretty solid. You either unify it together or you divide it apart. Universal is an adjective. A lot of synonyms here. Worldwide, widespread, general, and common are all synonyms for universal, whereas antonym would be individual, as in it just happens with a single person, not everyone. Bilingual. Adjective, synonym would be multilingual. Okay, so bilingual. Now multi and bi, multi could mean 3, 4, 5, and bi only means 2, so they're close synonyms. They're not exact matches. Whereas antonym would be monolingual. I mean, definitely not the same meaning. 1 is not the same as 2, but I don't know that they're 100% opposites. Biceps is a noun. A synonym would be muscle, because the biceps is a muscle. Kind of close in meaning there. The antonym was tough for this one. I wrote down triceps, because you have your biceps on the top, that's 2 muscles, and the triceps are on the bottom of your arm, and there's 3 muscles there, so maybe that's a close antonym. Triangle is a noun. A synonym would be a polygon. Any closed figure with straight sides, that's a triangle. And then antonym would be a quadrilateral, which is also a polygon, but it has 4 sides instead of the 3. And then trilogy is a noun. For a synonym I put series, because generally if you have like a series of things, it's kind of like a trilogy. Trilogy is specifically 3. And then for antonym I put the word sequel, because sometimes you might have a movie and then the second one comes out, and that's called the sequel. Or the second book comes out or whatever, it's called the sequel. But there's only 2 at that point, so it's only 2. It's not a trilogy until there's 3.